All right, here we go.
Hey, John.
Does your audio work?
I hope so. It
How you doing
seems
tonight?
to be doing what it should do. I'm doing good. Doing good.
Well, that's good.
Uh,
Little rainy these days in these here parts.
Pleasant though. You know,
Today was
I
better.
don't mind it. I don't
I should
mind
have
it.
gotten my gutters cleaned.
Oh,
It's not a mystery when this happens, but I am behind the
yeah.
times. So
Mm,
anyway,
okay.
it's all good. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
So, well, last week was a travel week.
Uh-huh.
So I gotta say I did a couple things this weekend, but mostly I caught up on all the stuff that I didn't do during the week. So
Yeah, same. I, including a panicked phone call at 9 p.m. my time, and my time should be an indicator of where this is going, uh, from a daughter 800 miles away. Hey, Dad, I ran down to the grocery store to get myself a snack. It's freezing, and my car won't start. And so she's FaceTiming me, and it's not turning over. The lights are all turning on, she's like, and the air conditioner or the heat comes on.
what?
And I'm like, uh, okay, but it won't turn over. It won't. And she goes,
Interesting.
sometimes it'll do a click, click, click. And so I'm like, yeah, it's probably the battery, but
Probably the battery.
let's hope it's not the starter. So
Uh-huh.
I go, and we have AAA, which I think you get one emergency call, tow truck call once a year for a member, right? And so I'm like, well, here's your opportunity. You get to do
Yeah.
a tow truck call. This is
You get to do a tow truck call.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is 10 p.m. at night, her time, and she doesn't know how to do this. She had left her stuff at home because she was just doing a quick run to the grocery store to grab a couple things and get home super fast. So I load up the app. AAA has a nice little app, and I
This app
move
already
the
has one
pin.
start in it.
Yes, and I moved the pin from Oregon to Utah. And it's, are you sure you're this far away from? You're more than 5 miles from where your current location. Yes, I'm positive. And I hit the call tow truck button, which is kind of nice.
That is nice.
Uh, Wait time over an hour.
Ooh.
And I'm telling her this, and she's, really, Dad? I'm like, well, here are your other options. You know, phone a friend. Fortunately, I was actually out and talking to another friend of mine who mentioned, my son just lives uh, probably about 2 miles from where she's at right now. Because I was explaining the situation, and he was very kind. He kindly offered to call his boy to see if his boy could zip over and help her out.
Right.
And so he did. He took his young child along with him. So my daughter had a guy and a toddler at 10 p.m. in a parking lot of a grocery
What's the
store.
toddler doing awake?
Yeah,
But
trying to start a car, which they couldn't get started. So now I'm starting to think, oh no. But he gave her a ride home, so she could at least get home.
uh,
And then the next morning, she got over to the parking lot, met the AAA guy. She had called him all herself this time, set it all up, got the times all scheduled. The AAA guy shows up and says, yeah, your battery is pretty much dead. We can get you jump started, but you're going to need a new battery. So she calls me and says, what do I do? I said, well, here's what you do. Drive to your nearest AutoZone. Don't turn off the car, from
yeah.
now until you get to the parking lot of the AutoZone. Go in there and get a new battery, and they will install it for you. So that's what she did, and now
I
her
don't
car
think
runs
I
just
knew they would
fine.
install it. That's nice.
Yeah, all those auto places. AutoZone, Napa, they'll all replace a battery for you.
Okay.
I've done it
Okay.
more than once,
Okay.
unfortunately.
That's handy to know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been in a parking lot with a dead car. I've always been
Yeah.
in the parking lot with a live car and a battery that I'm walking into the store saying,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, yeah.
But
No, we have taken vehicles where the battery was clearly on the verge of death, made it to the store. Anyways, so
yeah,
which was great. And so she got that figured out. So yay, it was a battery and not a starter or anything worse. And successful dad help from 800 miles
that's good.
away,
Good
I
dad.
guess.
Good dad. Good dad.
But now she knows. Now she knows. And
Yeah.
she's, it's a learning experience. So,
Batteries are not forever.
no.
That is for sure.
And this is she's had a car. This is her 7 years she's had this car now, and she just barely got brand new tires on it because she went to get her, check up, and they're like, you should probably get
Yeah.
new tires here soon too. And I'm like, yeah.
Safe tires are a good idea.
Yeah. So she just got new tires. Now she's got a new battery. So she's learning the what to do's
All the different
on maintaining a
replaceable part.
generally older vehicle. Anyways, that was
That's awesome.
that was my weekend. In addition to other just catch up stuff again as well. So
I think the shockingly fun thing that I did this weekend was go to a kids hockey game Sunday morning.
so like small kids playing hockey or
12 and up.
okay.
So, and I think like on the wall they had like pictures of like champion teams for the kids teams that they kind of had. I assume U stands for up, so 12U, 14U,
Yeah.
18U, maybe it was 15U. Anyway, I don't remember, but what all the distinctions were. But I think this was a 12 and up because knowing the age of some of the kids and I'm not a hockey person. I don't know exactly what's happening. But it was shockingly fun. It was shockingly fun. Like more, I don't know. I guess I have technically been to 3 hockey games in my life now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this last one. And then I think I remember there being like a work hockey something that happened. Are the Sharks a hockey team?
Yes, San Jose Sharks. I remember that. I was there. I remember that one.
I remember nothing about the game. I remember going, but I remember nothing about the game.
I don't even remember how we got there.
I don't. I'll be honest. I just remember. I said to my wife when we were literally in the rink. Thank goodness she told me to bring a warm coat. By the way.
Oh.
So that was my second game, and then afterwards I was like, I think I might have just lied to my wife. I feel like I was at another game and I was like Sharks, but I didn't remember where they were or anything like that. But I was like, so, and then like my cousins took me into a game in the 90s for a Winterhawks game, which is a Portland team. And
I've been to a couple Winterhawks games.
I remember being super confused at that point. Anyway, net, it was super fun. I really enjoyed it.
Good.
And yeah, so and it was they were awesome. The team I was rooting for did not win, but they were awesome, and I thought they were playing shockingly well because I didn't know what really to expect, but they have no problem moving around on skates.
Nice.
Anyway, that was a fun thing that I did this weekend. At that I went to support my wife. It's like, sure, that'll be fun. But no, it was a capital F fun. It was great. I would do it.
Would do it again.
Would do again. Although I'm pretty sure that's the same size rink as adults, and it seemed like pretty full with the kids on there. So like having how many people are on a team? 10?
I don't know.
11?
No,
7?
I think it's 7.
I don't know. I didn't count. Like Like I just as I was watching, I was like, if they were all like full size people, that rink would be way smaller.
So it's
how many
six.
people?
Real time follow up. It's six
Six,
players on a side in hockey, ice hockey,
including or not including the goalie.
including the goalie. That's what I was thinking.
So clearly, I have no idea what I was doing. They moved really fast. You couldn't count them.
Yeah. there were 10 people moving about and two players stuck in ends. So yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that was great. That was totally fun. So, anyway.
Well, fun.
All right. How about something security related?
Okay. Security topic. We've been talking about AI, and I think we just talked about AI
all the things.
Browsers and prompt injection.
We did.
So this is a follow-up-ish with some additional notes about the AI browser security flaws. The article is titled, AI Browsers Face a Security Flaw as Inevitable as Death and Taxes. This is clever. But then the opening line was even more clever, in my opinion. It was, with great power comes great vulnerability, which I think that's
well played.
Very, very nicely said. So AI browsers are now the big thing. And the new thing with the AI browsers is they start taking actions on the user's behalf. Open a web page, go shopping. Of course, this just creates new potential attack vectors for the bad guys. All about the prompt injection. Right? And the prompt injection is when somehow you trick the browser, the AI browser, into doing something, prompting it to do something that you didn't intend to happen.
The user didn't. Yeah.
The web page has something in it that causes the browser to think it needs to do something. We talked about the two Comet and Felu browsers last week about being able to launch things and potentially pull data. So following along with the prompt injection issues, Dane Stuckey, OpenAI's chief information security officer, said prompt injection remains a frontier, unsolved security problem. Our adversaries will spend significant time and resources to find ways to make ChatGPT agent fall for attacks like prompt injection. Yes, this is the new thing.
Did we learn nothing from SQL injection though?
Clearly, we did not.
Code and data.
So, another comment from a couple other researchers from this article. Prompt injection cannot be fixed. As soon as a system is designed to take untrusted data and include it into a query, the untrusted data influences the output.
Yep.
That's just kind of math.
Them.
And then another security researcher made the comment that, and that's where the death and taxes come. Like death and taxes, prompt injection is inevitable. We can make it less likely, but we can't eliminate. Avoidance can't be absolute. Prompt injection is a class of untrusted input attacks against instructions, not just a bug. So as long as the model reads attacker-controlled text and can influence actions even indirectly, there will be methods to coerce it. And so, boom, there we go.
With Saucy Levy.
There you go.
Or Levi.
I'm going to go with Levi.
I'm going to go with Levi too, having looked at it for another moment.
So here's my final point here is prompt injection is becoming an even bigger danger as AI is becoming more agentic, which we've started to talk about as well, giving it the ability to act on behalf of users in ways it couldn't before. AI browsers can open web pages, plan trips, create grocery lists, and make purchases. For example, Google last month announced Agents Payment Protocol, a shopping system specifically designed to allow agents to buy things on your behalf even while you sleep. And now for the Eric commentary here.
Consumerism gone wild.
Yeah. Now for the Eric commentary here. This is just blockchains and smart contracts on steroids. We have not learned, right? 5, 6, 7 years ago, you were building smart contracts on a blockchain to do things on your behalf, and money disappeared. Is this now Web 4?
2015, 2016.
I know.
That was more than
10 years ago. That's right. Is it like our favorite website at the time, Web 3 is going great? Is Agentic now Web 4? Have we just skipped Web 3 altogether now and gone to Web 4? I should go see if Web 4 is going great. Domain is registered, and maybe we could start one.
Web 4 is going great. No.
All right.
Oh, funny.
So, anyways, that's my article, and the fun part. I have a fun piece of this, which is kind of an extension of my. Anyways, when we get to my something fun, you'll see it's more interesting than
it's
funnish. It's an extension of this. Rather than to do two topics, I'm doing one topic, and then the second one I'm going to call fun. So There you go. All right. What have you?
Well, I brought 2-ish topics today. The first is that Jaguar had a cyber event in August. I don't think we talked about it on the podcast, but
I don't remember this.
The Cyber Monitoring Center in the UK is predicting that this attack on Land Rover will cost an estimated £1.9 billion and be the most, quote, economically damaging cyber event in UK history. It halted Jaguar Land Rover's production for 5 weeks. I don't think I remembered knowing that before rereading this. And almost more importantly, although it's hard to say that after that, caused widespread delays across JLR's supply chain, Jaguar Land Rover. So evidently, the CMC is I don't think I pulled it out. Like they are an external party that estimates and publishes information about cyber attacks. So they did not have inside information. In fact, one of the things that they said is that it may be more damaging because they don't actually know the exact scope of the internal damage. But the quote from the chair of the CMC's technical committee said, with a cost of nearly $2 billion, this incident looks to have been, by some distance, the single most financially damaging cyber event ever to hit the UK. This should make us all pause and think. Every organization needs to identify the networks that matter to them, how to protect them better, and then plan for how they'd cope if the network gets disrupted. So it said more than half of that estimate was to the Jaguar Land Rover themselves, including loss of earnings and recovery. But the rest, the other half, is by the 5,000 firms in JLR's supply chain, as well as the local economy, including hospitality and other services. So they're kind of trying to pull in like all the sort of side effects, I guess.
Right.
But I thought that was a telling cost in a large, very large figure. So that was the first one. My second article that I read is a Krebs one, and I thought this could be semi follow-up, but it's maybe got a little bit of distance on it. So there's this Isuru botnet. It has been responsible for a large number of denial of service attacks this year. It supposedly has 700,000 IoT devices in its botnet, including many in the United States. But so they have, it was discovered in or identified in August of 24. But they have recently, quote, overhauled to support a more low-key, lucrative, and sustainable business, renting hundreds of thousands of infected Internet of Things devices to proxy services so that their traffic comes from from residential addresses.
Mm-hmm.
And who wants to take advantage of who else wants to take advantage of lots of residential IP addresses, traffic that's hard to block because it's hard to identify?
Mm-hmm.
AI firms because this helps content scrapers evade detection by routing traffic through residential connections that appear to be regular internet users.
So train your model through these.
Well, remember we were talking
proxies.
About how Perplexity was was bypassing robots.txt.
Right.
And
like
Cloudflare's doing things to block.
Right.
We talked about that.
So here's a way to
weighing the souls of the dead. I'm trying to remember who's the Egyptian god of the afterlife.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember the name of the god. Anyway, so on the malicious denial of service side, Asuru actually hit Krebs in June with a 6.3 terabit per second attack, which was, the quote here is, the biggest attack that Google had ever mitigated at the time. But in the weeks and months that followed, Asuru's operators demonstrated DDoS capabilities of nearly 30 terabits per second, which is just mind-blowing. So, so then it talks about them going to the residential proxy thing.
Right.
So here's the other quote from this. In recent months, multiple experts who track botnet and proxy activity have shared that a great deal of content scraping, which ultimately benefits AI companies, is now leveraging these proxy networks to further obfuscate their aggressive data slurping activity. That's because by routing it through residential IP addresses, content scraping firms can make their traffic far trickier to filter out.
Yeah.
So it also said that the AI industry is now bringing a veneer of legitimacy to residential proxy businesses, which has to date mostly been associated with sketchy affiliate money-making programs, automated abuse, and unwanted internet traffic.
Right.
So it says, Kilmer said, many LLM scrapers rely on residential proxies in cases where the content provider has restricted access to their platform in some way, such as forcing interaction through an app or keeping all content behind a login page with multi-factor authentication. So, yay. But another good Krebs article. There was a bunch more in the Krebs article, obviously, but it was the tied to AI scraping firms.
These got to be like
residential proxy services.
I was going to say, these got to be like third part. I can't imagine your big companies stooping to this level. However, they probably have no problem acquiring data from other parties who do stoop to that level as a way to, no, we get our stuff from legit. We don't do that kind of thing. So it's all about the data.
The proxy log says.
Yeah.
So, Anyway.
Okay.
There you go. A fun on the AI data acquisition front. All right. How about something legitimately fun?
All right. So, follow on.
Fun.
But thank you.
Maybe.
Following my comment about AI browsers doing purchasing for you and being able to do buying things for you, If you recall, not 9 episodes ago, our own episode 402, payment required, is
Yes.
an HTTP.
If, in case people haven't caught it, we've been using the HTTP error codes for the last couple months.
So the HTTP error code 402, payment required, was in the original spec for HTTP 30 plus years ago. Payment required. And the whole concept and idea was that there would be a way. And I remember talking about this probably 20 plus years ago about the concept of micropayments, which before we even were talking blockchain and Bitcoin and Ethereum and all that stuff.
Totally.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if I could just fill up something, go to a website and say, find me this piece of information and I'll give you 2 cents for it. And then I would get it and it would gather it and it would be all part of the protocol. Well, it was supposed to be.
Remember at the beginning, HTTP, nobody knew that it would really take over the world.
This was an academic research. I mean, the use cases they said is, hey, let's pretend you're searching for an academic article and doing research on multiple sites. You would pay each site a few pennies and they would gather your search stuff for you and you pull it together. Basically doing what an AI does for you now. But for 30 years, that HTTP 402 payment required response and that protocol had been co-opted, altered into advertising, banner ads, and walled gardens, and then kind of your weird Stripe credit card form, ways to put credit card monies into it. So it wasn't seamless. And this article actually is pretty good because it kind of lists out, here's what should have happened, here's what did happen, and now 30 years later, are we to the point where we really can start using the 402 payment required headers for what they were designed for? You've got Bitcoin and digital cash has been kind of proven out. You've got AI agents starting to potentially do things. There are new standards, X402 and H402, that basically define how this 402 payment required header should behave and act. So it's stitching it all together. So maybe soon, can you be able to ask Gemini, go compile this report for me, have it go pull all this data for you and a few pennies for each thing?
$2.
Yeah. Give it a, hey, I'm willing, here's my wallet, kind of like you did with your, probably with your kids. Hey, here's your allowance. Don't spend it all in one place. And, I don't know. Will this work? Is this something fun? Maybe. Unfettered access to my bank account? Not a chance. Would I throw $50 in an account that I would play with this, and if I lost it all, I wouldn't care? Maybe. I probably would.
Yeah.
See how it works.
One-time use credit cards or a credit card with fixed balance or something like that.
So anyways, that's my something fun. Rather than doing 2 articles, because I think it's a great article to read through. Is just how it should work, how it should have worked, some of the original ideas. The article calls it the original sin of the internet was not being able to introduce a way to move money, a native way to move money, despite the fact that they had thought about it, and then it didn't work out.
That's the original sin?
That's what they said. That's their opinion. You're thinking the S in sin stands for security is the original sin.
I'm thinking that you think that it's JavaScript.
Well, yes. That is probably true. Had I given it 2 thoughts, I probably would have said, there's much worse things. But
yeah, I think we've lived for 40 years without it, so it's okay. Yeah, I'll be honest. I think I could live another 10 without it too, but we'll see. We'll see. I might eat my words. Nobody will ever need more than 640K of RAM. Okay. I have a very simple something fun.
I like it.
I have to say, I didn't remember if you're going to like this or be like, that's gross, Jon. Costco pumpkin pie.
I love a good pumpkin pie.
I'll be honest, I'm sure you've told me that before, but I didn't remember if you were on the I love pumpkin pie side or I despise pumpkin pie side.
Pineapple on pizza, I'm on the other side of your fence.
I do remember that one.
Okay.
Yes, because I love me some Hawaiian pizza.
Can't stand it.
But this has nothing to do with Hawaiian pizza or Eric being wrong.
Sorry, I'm distracting you.
This is, and I was like, because like, I guess now an hour and a half ago, I was having a piece of pumpkin pie and I was like, you know what? I bet could be my something fun as I'm eating my pie and whipped cream right here. This right here is
is my something fun. I am happy right now.
I was supremely happy. Although I really wanted a video of them making a pumpkin pie. And so I searched, I looked on YouTube and I watched like 4, 5, even a couple of TikToks of them making pumpkin pies, some of which were potentially Costco, well, some of which actually were Costco, but anyway, it wasn't clear how old they were either. And the one that was the coolest had a Costco logo, but the audio said Sara Lee.
Is there a video I can watch how you make a pumpkin pie? A Costco pumpkin pie in this article?
Go to YouTube and no, there is not in this article. So, the link I'm putting in here is to an article on All Recipes that had some factoids about the Costco pumpkin pie. Although the AI, if you just search Costco pumpkin pie, Gemini's response at the top is not awful. And I have no idea. There's also the coolest video I watched as I was trying to find a cool video, and maybe I should have put this in here. If you search Costco pumpkin pie, there will be a time lapse of a Costco where they have an entire row of shelving filled with pumpkin pies that like disappear and get reloaded and disappear and get reloaded over time. That was a cool video. But anyway, the Costco pumpkin pie is awesome.
So my biggest problem with the Costco pumpkin pie is I'm the only one in the family that likes pumpkin pie, and those are big pies.
They are very large pies. Now, according to Reddit, because I did research this evening trying to according to Reddit, you can freeze them and they freeze very well. And according to one random poster on Reddit, his strategy is to get the pumpkin pie, cut it up, individually wrap the slices, put them back in the tin, and then put that in the freezer because then you can take out one piece at a time. Seems smart and also like a lot of work. So anyway, but this is a grand time of year. You can get eggnog in stores and you can get Costco pumpkin pies. And perhaps our family is on our second Costco pumpkin pie.
Perhaps. Because you have more than one person in the household that likes Costco pumpkin pies. There are 3 of us. The one person who does not abide by Costco pumpkin pies has been forcibly removed from the house and sent down to Corvallis. Not necessarily for his pie disliking tendencies, but the 3 of us who have good pumpkin pie tastes are in the house at the moment. Yes. I'm sure when he listens to this, he will have things to say to Dad.
That's fine.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's awesome.
Go get it. Go get a Costco pumpkin pie.
And
Eric,
and whipped cream.
I believe in you.
You believe. I think I may try the freezing it because I am really the only one who likes pumpkin pie, and we always make one for Thanksgiving, and I eat probably half of it in the weekend with whipped cream.
Also, even if you only eat half of it, it's still okay. Like they're only like $6. It's fine.
It's not the cost that I'm worried about. It's the calorie count.
Again, you're fine. You'll be fine.
Don't worry about it.
It's worth it. Anyway, Okay. There's my something fun.
Good stuff. It's that time of year.
Yep. Sure is. Have a good
Have
night.
a good one. We'll see you. Bye.